Hi everyone, and welcome to this short tutorial which provides an introduction to the EBSCO Business Source Premier database. Business Source Premier is one of the leading business databases on the market today, and it's found in nearly every major business school in the United States. It has over 2,200 full-text business publications, nearly every top-tier academic journal and every business discipline, hundreds of full-text trade and industry publications, as well as hundreds of full-text business magazines. Lastly, it has company reports that provide SWOT analysis. The access to the EBSCO Business Source Premier database is here at the home page of the library, which is displayed on the screen, or you can also click on A to Z database. But I'm going to go to access the database by listing here. And lastly, it has come to the search page. Now, the point of this database is not to make you an expert on this database, but to just give you a basic introduction to it so you can navigate about it. The only way you're really going to learn how to use this database, like any database, is to work with it. You can work with it by doing searches in it and trying to find, doing search on different topics. So what I want to do is, first of all, show you how to browse for publications. So let's say you've come to this database and you're trying to see whether it has a particular publication. Like any database, what you can do is go up here to publications, and in this case, the example I'm going to use is I'm going to see if we have a Harvard Business Review available for text in this database. So I'm going to type in, let's see, you're come to this database, trying to see whether it has a particular publication. The only way you're really going to learn how to use this database is go up here like any database, and yes, indeed, it has the Harvard Business Review available full text, and it tells me that it's available full text from 1922 to present. And I happen to know it was first published in 1922, so it's the entire run of Harvard Business Review there. So if I click on this here, what it's going to do is going to bring up this page. It'll bring me to the record in the database where Harvard Business Review is available. And what I could do is I could click on this button here, it'll bring me to a search page, and if I wanted to, then I can run a search just within the Harvard Business Review on whatever topic interests me. Or I can browse. Over here on the right-hand side, you'll see these dates, starting with 2019, the most recent, going all the way down to 1922. So I can click on any one of these years, let's say at random 2017, it'll show all the issues that were published in 2017. Let's say, I just pick this here, and what you'll get is you'll get all the articles that appeared in the September, October 2017 issue of Harvard Business Review. And get on the page here, 2017, then I can, what I could do, just to show again how to navigate this database, is I can go over here to page options, and then click on this here, and it defaults to standard, which means very brief information about each article. What I can do though is I can click on detailed, which if there's more information about the article, it'll provide that. And I always find this useful. I can go over here to page options by changing the details. I also could, rather than scroll from page to page, articles, like 34 articles, and like 10 are being displayed per page, and click again on page options and change it to the article 50. So there's fewer pages to scroll through. Again, that's just a personal preference of mine, but just so you know that's available too. So as you go down through here, just another tip, let's say you like this particular article, click on this little button there, it'll fold, which if there's more information about the page I like this one here, and I always find further, just so you know that I like this one. And what's happening as you click on these, you're sending them into a folder. Let's say click on this folder, and you can see these are the 3 articles that I chose. And what you can do here now is you can say select, and it'll choose all the pages. You could maybe have some second thoughts and say, gee, I don't think what's happening is it's going to have these 2. So what you can do then is you can export them, just save them as a file, email them, you can print them to yourself. What you also can do on this database, which is a great tool, I think, is they sign into my EBSCO host. What you can do is by clicking on this the very first time, is you can create an account in this database, and what you can do then you can save your research there. So let's say it's Tuesday night, you do your research, you come back to your research again on Thursday night, sign in, and you can see your saved research. And by clicking on this in evening after evening or session after session, saving your research, and that's a good way to manage it. So this is how you browse. Let me go back over to new search here, and let me show you a number of different lit searches. Sign in searches that you could topics to research for research paper, or maybe for the purposes of the scavenger hunt that we have for session. And I'm going to start with a keyword search, but I'm also going to show you this is how you browse. So let's start with a keyword search, and let's go back a few examples. Let's start with let's you're doing some research on health insurance and bankruptcy. So let's type in the words health insurance. Evening after evening, or I'm going to start with a keyword search, saving your research, and that's a good way to manage it. So this is how you browse. Keyword search. You go back over let's a few examples. And let me show you a number. Unless you're doing some research on health insurance, searches and bankruptcy topics. So let's and what we can do now here, select a field. You could change it if you want. You could say, well, I want the word health insurance to appear either in the title of the article. I could say I want it to appear in the text of the article. I want it to appear in the subject term, the abstract. Abstract is like a paragraph that summarizes the article. So I have a number of different options available to me to where I want health insurance to appear. If I leave it on select a field, what you're doing is you're telling the database, I want the words health insurance to appear either in the title of the article, in the title of the journal, or the abstract, or one of the subject headings. And I'll show you the subject headings in a minute. Every article, millions of articles in this database are tagged with subject headings. So if I leave it on select title, that's the choice that I've made. And then also text combine this with bankruptcy. So here I'm going to say abstract is like a paragraph that summarizes the article. And I'm going to also leave that on select field. And click on search. And in this case, it brings up 1,478 articles. Well, that's a lot to work with, but we can filter that and cut it down in size. So first of all, let me point out something to you. About 80% of the journals that are in this database are full text. The other 20%, these are rough numbers, the other 20% are not full text. So what they'll do is they'll provide just a citation and an abstract of the article, combined with full text. And you can see this very first article that appears here. This is not available full text. I know because over here, this is available full text because it has links to the HTML version or the PDF version. So this is a judgment call on your part, but when you use this database, you can, if you want, you can just limit it to full text. If you wanted to, search results which include articles which are not full text. If you come across an article that is not available full text in the database, but you really like it, please send me an email to reference desk at NCBE Library, and I will try to retrieve it for you from another institution. But 95% of the time I'm successful. No guarantees, but generally speaking, I am successful in finding it for you. So that's a decision that you really like it. If you said, look, I just don't want to deal with anything that's not full text, what you can do is go up here, click on full text, and cut the search results just to those articles which are full text. Generally, nothing that I am it's a citation and abstract. So in this case, I cut it down from 1,400 odd. If you said 809, I got 809 now. Please send me an email. Now, take a look here. This is the title of the article. These are the authors, David Hillstein and Robert Lawless, and this all of those people as well. This is the title of the journal, the American Journal of Public Health. It appeared in the March 2019 issue, volume 109, issue number 3, on these pages. And the article, I can see was 3 pages long. This is the abstract, which describes what the article is about. This is called the DOI down here. In this case, APA, when you're citing articles. It's called a Digital Object Identifier, sort of like a social security number for an article. Every single DOI is specific to the article. This is a unique DOI number that says this is called the DOI down here. These are the subject terms. These are terms that the database is assigned to it. The articles supposedly about, deals with bankruptcy, health insurance, which is our research, and also additional terms here. This is a great place to go when you're doing research and you're trying to find alternative terms to use, because many times they're not just simply one or two terms that describe your topic. There are also alternative terms, like rather than health insurance, for example, there might be a term called medical insurance, or instead of hospitals, maybe healthcare facilities. So there are alternative terms. So when you're doing research, subject terms, to take a look at the wording that's used in the abstract as well as the subject terms down here. Now, we've got 809 articles. That's a lot to work through. So what we can do is we can cut it further. Let's see the date range here. That 809 articles, those were published between 1903 and 2019. Well, you may say, well, I want something a little bit more contemporary. So what we could do is we could type in a year in here if we wanted to, in place of 1903. Or we could take this little bar, drag it across, and we could change it to say 2008. So when you're doing, you may say, well, I would take a look at the more contemporary abstract. We could do is we could 386 articles, so that's much more. Now, we've got 809 articles. We can take this little bar. We could have also, say, scholarly. There will be assignments. Professors will say to you over the time at NCB where they only want you to use scholarly sources. We could do is we could type in, cut out the business magazines, the trade industry publications. They only want those to be published. The articles are used to be published in academic journals written by academics. And what you can do is you can click on this button here, it'll further refine the search results just to those which appeared in academic journals. And you can see here, now let's cut it down to 46. So 46 articles that are full text that are from scholarly sources that are published in 2008 to 2019. I can also refine that further by clicking on language and limiting it just to English or to a specific publication. There are a number of different filters that are available to you as far as refining the research. So that is how to do a keyword search by way of these search fields here. Another way is to use a source. So let me introduce you to the applications up here. So the source is a way of, you can see whether a subject term is used by the database. And let's go in here and let's, by way of example, let's try health insurance and bankruptcy again. By the way, you see if health insurance and bankruptcy, these are terms, these are subject terms used by the database. So let's say health insurance. You can see whether a subject term is used by the database. And that is how to do a keyword. And click on here by way of these search fields here. And yes, this tells me that health insurance is a term used by the database. And what it also suggests, which is very helpful, I think, for doing research, is alternative terms, suggesting broader terms and narrower terms. You can click on any one of these, and it'll. This tells me that health insurance search results for dental insurance or critical illness insurance, and provide you with alternative terms. So what we could do is here we could say health insurance. Yes, I want to use this term, and I want to click on this, and yes, this tells me that health insurance is a term. It's going to pop it up here, and I can also then say. So what we could do is say health insurance. Yes, I see that's a narrower database. You can click on any one of these, and I can say bring up the search results. And it is. And this is called a scope note. It describes what they mean by bankruptcy. And I can click on this here and add. Pops it up there. So now when I click on search, what it's going to do, it's going to run a search in the database and only retrieve articles which with articles that have been tagged with the subject term health insurance and bankruptcy. This is another way of doing research other than the way that I showed you originally by doing a keyword search. What it's going to do is going to run a little bit in the database and advanced or sophisticated than the first way I showed you. So these are terms, you see bankruptcy and health insurance have to appear in the subject heading. So this is another way of doing these articles other than the way that I showed you originally. So that's another way of doing it. So now when I click on search, what it's going to do, clear this out and let me show you another example. In the database, let's try electronic banking and real estate in the source and see if electronic banking and real estate are terms that are used as subject headings in this database. So let's type in electronic banking. So let me clear this out and let me show you another example. Let's try electronic banking and real estate. Then the first one is these are terms electronic banking and real estate. Here are the subject headings. Electronic banking use online banking. So what the database is telling me is that the electronic banking is not a subject term used by the thesaurus. Rather, it is online banking. So click on online banking. Click on here. Banking use online. Here you can see online banking. The database is telling me it's also offering alternative terms, broader terms, related terms that you can use for doing research. But in this case, we're going to just click on this here. Click on online banking. And click on here, and stick it up there. It's going to put it up there. And then I'm going to try online banking. Let's try real estate. The database is telling me is that a subject term that's used. Electronic banking is not a subject term, but in this case, we'll just click on this. It is online banking. Click on online. Real estate is not used. It says use real property. So I'm going to click on use real property. Let's try online banking here. Real estate. It's going to give a scope note which describes what they mean by real property. So I'm going to click on this here. Click on add. But in this case, we're going to just click on this here. Online banking and real property are the terms. We started off with electronic banking and real estate. It turns out that electronic banking is not used. It's online banking, and real estate is not used. It's real property. So this is how you would find whether the search term, the real estate terms that you're using are subject terms used by the thesaurus or if they're not. Let me give you one more example to make sure that this is clear. describes
what
what
they
they
mean by
here.
real
Let's
property.
see, real estate is
So
not
click on
used,
this
it's real
here,
property.
click on
So
add.
this is how you would find
so,
whether the search term,
get
online
into
banking
here, let's
and
try
real
subject
property
terms used by the
let's
source.
try,
Or started
let's
off
try
with
fraud,
example banking and real estate. Turns out that electronic banking is not used. It's online banking, and real estate is not used. It's real
Sure enough,
property.
fraud is the term that's used by the thesaurus. This is the scope
whether the
note,
search
which
term
describes
is,
what it's about.
the terms
Again,
of
broader
use
and narrow
is
terms
subject
are
terms used
available
by
to
the
you.
source
We can click
or
on
their
fraud.
Let me give you one more example to make sure
And
that
let's
this is
go
clear
to
too.
add.
Let's go
Pop it up
here,
there. And let's try credit cards and see. Sure enough, fraud is the term that's used by the thesaurus. This is the scope note, which describes what it's about. Subject term broader and narrow terms that are available to use. Let's click on this here. Let's try fraud. And sure enough, credit cards is used. So they've got a scope note, again, broader, narrower terms. And click on this here. Add. Click search. Sure enough, fraud is the term. Now the search results. This is the scope note here. Describes what it's about. 294. These are ones in which credit cards and fraud are subject. Credit cards is used. So that concludes this particular tutorial. This is a brief introduction to EBSCO Business Source Premier. Thanks so much. And now the search results is a page here used. 294. These are ones in which credit cards and fraud are subject terms. So that concludes this particular tutorial. This is a brief introduction to EBSCO Business Source Premier. Add, click search, and now the search results. Go down the page here. We've got 294. These are ones in which credit cards and fraud are subject terms. So that concludes this particular tutorial. This is a brief introduction to EBSCO Business Source Premier. Thanks so much.